Are you interested in understanding GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro? Then join us on the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, the groundbreaking podcast helping people change their lives one episode at a time. The Plus Sidez podcast is a disruptor. We're breaking down barriers, smashing stereotypes, and sharing inspiring stories that'll leave you feeling informed and empowered. Join us every week to learn from doctors who are specialists around GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro. They'll provide you with science and facts to validate these incredible stories. But that's not all. We'll also bring you the voices of the GLP-1 Mounjaro TikTok community, real people who face the challenges of obesity, related diseases and disorders, and discovered the incredible plus sides of GLP-1 medications. Our episodes are filled with heartwarming stories, laughter, and moments of triumph. You'll connect with our amazing community members who are reclaiming their health and experiencing their fullest lives. Are you ready to embark on a journey of discovery and empowerment? Tune in to the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, and together we'll change the narrative around obesity and end the stigma. Subscribe now on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform and join our incredible community. Let's celebrate the plus sides of life together. The Plus Sidez podcast, because every story deserves to be heard, every life deserves to shine, and everyone deserves access to expert knowledge and medication. The Plus Sidez podcast. You're not alone.
I'm Dave Knapp, man on the Mounjaro. That's why I'm here.
Big news for semaglutide.
I'm the most elusive of all the doses.
So I have a couple theories, and I'm interested to hear yours. The first, who likes my Karnak hat?
Jokes about terzepatide.
You are on the pen.
Hey. That was a good opening. That was a good opening.
Love
How
that
is
song.
everybody? Y'all look sleepy. JT,
It was a long Wednesday.
I just took a shower to wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I like your shirt. What you got there?
We're all repping Reverie Boutique tonight.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Get
Stay
it.
hydrated, queens.
I'm gonna wear it on the other
Yeah.
podcast too. Yeah. I'm excited.
Profit
Oh, I have that
time.
one, the Profi one. Oh, and it's the same shirt, Kat, with the hoodie.
I love long sleeve tees, and then with the hoodie,
Yeah.
I was like, yes. I
Me
can wear my
too.
vest.
Yeah.
Hi,
Sabrina. Oh, speaking of Sabrina and many other people,
Sabrina. Drinking.
you know, we have many supporters and paid members, and I feel like we should honor them. Don't you?
Let's do it.
Me
Do
too.
it.
Let's do it. Hey. Speaking of trouble, Tay's here. Trouble. And of course, we have continued to grow, and some of our super fans and epic fans have become volunteers for what we're trying to accomplish. And we would like to talk about those pros in different area codes.
Pros.
I love it so much. This is all amazing work that Lydia did. And you're probably like, who's that? Who's that person? It's Lydia. It's Lydia. You know,
That's me.
Lydia is our
Yeah.
social media extraordinaire and editor because she does all the things in the land, which is great.
The
'cause we
podcast
need help.
requires a lot. So roles expand really quick around here.
Yeah,
I'll say
and they
that.
do. It's like, listen, you know what? You guys to do go to market and PM for startups, right? So this is how it works. Welcome to the madness.
I get
That's
it.
why I miss it. It's why I miss it, honestly. Because like at big companies, they have like 8 people that do kind of like one little piece of one big thing, and it gets very not exciting. You know what I mean? Are you
Yeah.
excited though? You wake up every day excited, even though you're tired, right?
Honestly, like that's the
Uh-oh.
one thing I want to do every day. Like I
No
wanna
doubt.
do
Yeah.
this stuff. I could
Yeah.
care less about what else is going on. Like I just want like I have like a checklist all the time. I have 3 checklists
Yeah.
honestly for
I'm
all
sure.
the things that go on here.
I know.
And so I just like I'm that personality that I just want to check off all things. So
Yes, I get it. No, I'm a
It's
checker
been-
offer of things as well.
It's been
Yes.
so frustrating to have to like work
Hey guys.
and stay on
know.
task and in the
That's right.
zone at work for 3 days. I'm exhausted.
Well, good news.
Work is
You're
rude
here
this
with us
week.
now. You're here with us now.
Super rude.
I'm sorry.
We'll be okay.
I love that camera angle.
I feel like there's a
I'm
bug.
standing. My back hurts. I've been sitting, and I missed my
Yeah.
workout this morning.
Like there's a bug
I
in my
didn't have
heart.
time to do it. I've been sitting all day.
Uh-oh, we
I'm
can't have
sorry.
that.
9 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
No, the
That's
cat must not
awesome.
be stationary. Yes. Hey, Nicole. How are you? Oh, she's pretty. I don't think I've ever seen her before. She
Hey,
new?
Nicole. I like
Hey,
the way you say
Nicole.
your name.
welcome in. PMAX
Hey,
here.
P-Mac, what's up? Hey,
What's up,
everybody.
Matt?
Anyway, so let's get
Look
started.
at Nebraska.
It's sort of weird now to be like telling people what this is, but we actually have a lot of new people that come in every week, which is
We
great,
do.
right? Especially now that we're on Wednesdays.
Jennifer,
People can
Nebraska.
come.
Are
Yeah,
you the
by the
illest
way.
in Nebraska? Is
Well,
you bad at food? No one's seen the movie Belly, have you? I'm showing my age.
Billy.
Remember Belly?
Belly?
Anybody remember Belly? Came out in '98. DMX?
No, I do
No.
not.
By
Look,
the
you
way,
dropped
no one
something
remembers
and JT
Belly.
didn't pick it up.
Oh,
It's
Belly.
He
November
remembers
1st.
Belly.
Yeah.
You okay, JT?
You're the illest in Nebraska.
Makeup looks good. Your
Oh,
makeup looks
yeah.
good.
You look great.
And it goes great with your Reverie Boutique t-shirt.
Yes,
So,
it does.
I
One
got-
more time,
wait.
Reverie Boutique. Ooh,
One
keep
more
going.
time.
While we're
One more
while
time,
we're
we're done.
talking about Reverie
One more
Boutique,
time.
Yes.
as all of our like regulars know,
Yeah.
we had a Halloween costume contest
That's right.
and
Oh,
Reverie
do we have
Boutique.
footage?
I don't have footage, but I do have
No.
an announcement for the winner because only one person entered.
Those are your odds when you
Everybody's
won.
crazy.
All you
The
had to do was
options were
participate.
the options were me and the
Yeah.
winner. So we chose the winner.
Wonderful.
I
Ellie.
think
Way
it
to
was
go.
timing. What I've learned
Yeah.
about is timing. So like even when we're like doing the lives and we're like talking about our guests and stuff, which is really difficult, right? Because we all have jobs and lives and everything. But like doing it early, like that's because when we used to advertise the lives, it was like if we did it last minute, like less people came. But if we do it like over a week, and dropped it like it's called a drip campaign, like go drop it like 3 times, then that would actually work. So we're gonna do it again. I just don't know when. What's the next holiday? We should do a Christmas.
We have
dress up.
another one coming
We do
up.
holiday.
Susan's already working
We
on
do
it.
holiday. We have many
Susan-
friends who do not celebrate Christmas.
Susan is working on a recipe competition for Thanksgiving.
Stop it.
I'm down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know you are, Kat. Kat, are you going to lead
Well,
the
and I'm
way?
gonna go ahead.
March?
I'm
Was
gonna
she
go
busy?
ahead and interject that Kat is
Sure.
allowed to compete, and she could potentially be the winner.
Okay,
Well,
I like it.
So you
try
can.
all
So
of
Kat,
them.
you don't get. So Kat doesn't get to
All of them.
vote because we're gonna. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
that goes.
I'm gonna try them
So
all.
she gets to compete.
You're going to try them all? I believe it.
Try to make
I
all of
believe
them.
that. I believe that. Hey, Sabrina.
That's awesome.
From
So
the test
yay.
kitchens of
Yay
Cat
for
Carter.
Ellie. Yay.
So
Yay, that's
anyway,
right.
so we'll get with Carolina and she'll get your merch out to you. You get to pick whatever you want. You'll get to pick
Cool.
a sweatshirt and a shirt as your prize. So
Yay.
congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations.
And thank
That's
you,
exciting.
Carolina, for donating the prizes for our contest.
That's
Yes.
so sweet. Thank you so much.
I'm so
I just
obsessed.
told those people not to be so loud, and they coming by like friggin' elephants trampling up here. I don't know if y'all can hear, but I can hear it. I got noise canceling headphones on.
I don't
All
hear
right.
him.
I can hear my
Good.
husband closing the window, and that's it.
Speaking of supporters, what's this? What you got there? What's this?
Oh, wait
What is
a
that?
minute.
What is it? What you got there? Hey, if you like this, here's Stanley.
Oh my gosh, this is a really great one.
I love it. Oh, we should screenshot that. Hold on. I'm gonna get a screenshot. Ready? I love it so much. Hold on. Print screen. Why won't it do it? All right.
Oh.
I've just messed up everything. It did it. Okay, we're cool. Now everything's frozen. I broke things. Okay, we're good. All right. Huzzah. All right, cool. That should be cute. Christmas
Allie.
card picture. If you like this, you get $10 off and part of the sale goes to the Pledge. Support the Plus Size, which is great because we need it. Yay.
It's a really good idea.
Oh, I love
You know what,
that.
P-Mac? Mac and
Advocacy
cheese.
isn't cheap. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
figure
love
it
it
out.
down there yelling.
Along with devotion. I've gotten my husband
contest idea.
snuck in ways for my husband to eat devotion. Oh
Yeah. Congrats to the winner. You spent yesterday preparing for our
ofrenda.
What's ofrenda?
Offering.
It's an offering that Latinos do for the Day of the Dead.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
How you like my Spanglish?
It's good.
Girl, you haven't watched, what is that movie? Coco.
Spanish?
You haven't watched Coco?
I love Coco.
No, but I took 3 years of Spanish in college.
Remember they put all the pictures up on the mantle? That was their ofrenda.
But I know about Day of the Dead since like high school or even middle school.
Well, I mean, but I didn't know what a friend was. So it's offering in Spanish. O no español.
Ofrenda.
Sí.
For Day of
I
the
practice
Day of
Spanish
the
with one of my
Dead.
friends at the cycle bar too. We talking. Well, mine is very basic Spanish, but we
sure. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That's all I remember. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde leer?
Impresionada, Kim.
That's all I remember. That's it. But I used to get, my teacher would be like, your accent is so good. And I'm like, really? It's like I can't remember any of this stuff.
It's the last name. It's your last name coming in.
Well, but
there,
that wasn't, but that's my married name. People just assume that I'm some type of Hispanic, you know. Funny story, and he may be watching or may not. John Carlos, husband, you met him, Bear. He white as hell. We did, and you would think because his last name's Carlos that he would have something. He doesn't. No,
somewhere down along the line,
he's white as hell. We did like the genetic things. He's like a Viking. He's like
a Viking.
It's like literally like all the like super white lineage. It's all there. It's all there.
All of it. And every time he gets an update, we're like, oh, maybe it'll be something Hispanic because it was last name we're thinking. And they're like, nope, someone else white.
There's no melanin to be seen anywhere in that lineage.
There's no.
Nothing.
I'm curious to see what mine is because I've been told I got Moorish in me.
Okay. I want to do mine. My sister did hers. I really want to do mine too.
Yeah. I did get genetic health testing kits with my flex spending before I left my old job a couple years ago. Oh, you can. By the way, little tip: you can use that before you leave, and then you can send.
I didn't know this till recently.
What?
Huh?
Yeah. You can use she's saying you can use your flex spending to buy the genetic stuff.
And you can also
like your healthcare spending account that you have.
You can also use it before you leave the company. Like if you're going to leave in December.
Oh, your FSA, right? Because HSA is just by, like when you get paid, but FSA, you get use it at the beginning of the year, right? Yeah.
And you can use it right before you leave and then sign up for a new one.
Oh. Look,
listen, sometimes I use my HSA. I go pick up my
late stage startup acquisition queen. This is how it works. Thank you. Sorry, you're starting laundry. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. No, you're not our number one fan today.
She missed.
So glad to have
she
you.
missed the thing.
Oh,
she totally missed the thing.
Let's play it again. Look, ready? Here we go. Yeah.
And then the only other thing you missed, Ellie, was that I said you were the only person that entered other than me. And I can't win.
Yeah, but that's okay.
There you go.
You could win. It'd just be weird.
It was very easy to judge. Very easy.
Sure.
Like,
yeah. I think next time we'll get ahead of it though. And all the other contests will start promoting like way early. Are we going to do some sort of turkey situation? Oh, that's going to be the recipe. I think we can get a lot of play of that. People like that. High protein.
I think Susan's pretty well already got it ready to go. So we can start announcing here really quick.
Yes.
Susan's on it, man. Her boots just started going.
Yeah. Well,
I like it.
Well,
teachers are creative like that, you know.
PMAX said that we should have a contest to see how we can get people in our families to eat cottage cheese. So like
that's a great idea.
Oh, that's fun too. Oh yeah, like all the ways of cottage cheese. Yeah, that'd be fun too. We should do stuff like that. How about that? Sabrina? Okay, listen. So we've spent a long time talking, and it's great because we had lots of stuff. Also, I need like everybody. How do you feel about Lydia's video or Lydia's ad for the Plus Sides? It's good, right? It's good, right?
I almost teared up.
I did cry.
I almost teared up.
Now I have ideas.
So good.
I'm gonna tell the secret. Before this live started, Kim was crying.
That's why I have a big roll of tissue because I don't have any tissue paper. I don't know why. I should buy some. Yeah, you do. Woo! Total paper queens. Yeah, but you're different. I'm a big crybaby. You got the Rona. Am I allowed to sleep with the Rona?
Yeah. So I just tested positive for COVID.
Oh no.
I know. I was like, take a break. She's like, nah, it's a few days in. I need to get my mind off it. I'm like, all right, come on in there.
Look, getting stir crazy in that house.
Yeah, stuck like Chuck.
I am kind of.
I tried to do the right thing.
And I'm like, you know what? All I'm gonna do is just lay here on this pallet. So I'll be between the sofa and the bed.
All right. So tonight it won't be a crazy long live, which you probably be excited about. I don't know. You guys hang out a long time, which is great because we love you so much.
I know.
But I'm going to be going over to the waiting table. I always say the waited, and then I remind myself because I think waited, you know, but it's not. It's waiting, and it's about like wait. Yeah. So I'll be heading over there at 9. So you guys can come over because it's live and it's on the YouTube channel. We need to paste the link in the chat so people have it when it's time. I love you so much.
Please don't cry.
We'll say it. Yeah, don't cry. Don't cry.
Let's get married. I love it so much. It's so gorgeous. I love it. Yes. And then if they don't know how to get there, we can click the links. They can go right there and watch it. Yay.
Absolutely.
Yay. Should be good. It's the first time they've had anybody to talk about GLP-1 medications on their podcast because they're a bariatric focused podcast. So they told me and I'm so excited. And we did just lose Megan, but as soon as she comes back on, we're cool. I see you, Megan. I'm going to let you in. Speaking of, let's invite in our community guest. But first, let's do this. That's cute, right? Hey, Megan.
Hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
You look so lovely. If you guys don't know Megan, her hair is usually blonde. And when I joined, I didn't know that it was dark yet. And it was like stunning with her eyes and all. Fabulous. I love it so much.
Great.
I feel like we should all vote on Megan's hair because it's so pretty. I love it. Yeah. So Megan and I, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just going to say the hairdresser in me is going to tell you don't wash it every day.
I don't.
I wash mine like every 4th day. It's like 1, 2, 3, wash.
Yeah. Red is like notorious though. Like if you wash it every day or even every other day, like in a week, you're going to be blonde again.
Yeah. This is fast.
And purple as well. Yeah. Purple and
every 6 weeks.
red forever.
It's got got purple tints in it for sure.
Oh, it's pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it so much. It looks really good. And I'm partial to blonde, especially with like us blondies who were like born blonde and then we lost our blonde, but it looks beautiful. I love it so much. Anyway, enough, I guess, about telling you how pretty you are. First of all, how pretty is this background? Is it distracting or awesome? Because I think it's awesome.
I enjoy it.
Like, it's like so themed. It's for sure like our vibe. We are like, I when I was like trying to figure out what it looked like, I was like, I want like purple and blue and like turquoise. Like I want it to look like 80s jazzercise. This is totally 80s jazzercise. All we need is like a ball, That's
right. We need a little disco.
Nailed it. That's right. We do disco ball and music of some sort. Anyway,
I still remember the theme song for Jazzercise.
What was the theme song?
Really?
I don't remember. No, do you know it? Sing it.
I do.
I know we're live. Sing it. It's a statement.
No,
Hum a bar.
Let's get jazzercising. Get that tired old body off of the floor. And let's jazzercise some more.
Oh, hell yeah. That was awesome, Megan.
That was great.
That's our new intro song. I love it.
No. Let's jazzercise some more.
It's a safe space. We all from the
Get your old tired body off the floor. How gaslighting is that? Diet culture.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, they're not wrong for me, but still, why would we? Here's my whole thing. If I'm on the floor, I'm probably not getting up. Like, I'm just saying,
not.
like, I that's what chairs are for. Like, that's what beds are for. I ain't getting on the floor.
And when I get up, everyth's gonna pop and
Megan,
crack.
see? Oh yeah, totally. Pop and cracking. Popping and locking is a new thing for us.
Yep. Exactly.
See, Megan knew the ways, and see everybody being so supportive. These are our people. It's cool. It's like Nashville, but less intense.
Right.
Anyway, so hey, Megan. Megan's a member of our community. Megan and I met in Nashville for like a hot second, but we were both super anxious and we didn't say anything to each other.
I didn't say much to many people.
I feel like you talked to some, like we were on a totally different side of like dinner than I was. And I remember seeing you and you're really pretty top. And I was like, God, that girl's so pretty. And I knew who it was, like, but I was like, and I just didn't say anything to you because I was so overstimulated. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like seeing everybody that's meant so much to you, but all at once. Right.
Yeah.
And 60 of them. And it was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Plus I was trying to record community stories and make sure everybody like felt heard. So it was really difficult for me to be present, and I'm just like sad about that. Like, I wish I had done it differently now, but you know what? There will be more. And so it'll be okay, but regardless, as soon as you made a post where you were talking about it and like having anxiety too, I was like, oh my God. So I'm so glad you're here. But we would like to give you an opportunity to tell your story unfiltered and uncut, because that's how we roll here. We don't cut stuff, and it's longer, and I don't care. And nobody else does either. I'm drinking iced coffee, but I'm under 3 blankets in the heater.
Somebody popping popcorn.
I hear popcorn popping too.
I hear it too.
Hold on.
Is it me?
It's not me. Hold on. We'll figure it out. It's not Kim.
Not me.
It's not Jernine.
Popping popcorn.
It's not Kat.
Is Megan popping popcorn?
It's Megan. But it's okay.
Megan. Honestly, it's pretty mild, Megan. Like, it's cool. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just hear you going out. It's okay. We're cool.
Yeah, just your signal then.
It's okay.
There. Is that better?
No, it's worse.
There.
It's so funny. I like it.
Oh, because it sounds like popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of like the popcorn. Yeah. At least I could hear
I
it.
like popcorn.
Megan, if you need to restart and come back,
Popcorn,
you can do it. We'll just talk turkey. Get it till you get here. Y'all, I turned 44.
Try it again,
month.
Megan, because I just
Speaking of turkey.
updated your settings. Try it again.
Oh, cool.
Can she still hear us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Megan.
There, it's gone. No, there it is. It's okay.
What is that in the background?
What in the world?
Wait, don't move, Megan.
sorry.
You sound good. Megan's like,
I feel like Kim's like the Verizon guy. Wait, don't move. Can you hear me now?
Right there.
Nope, you're good.
No.
Right there.
I'm totally like that. I do the same thing when we're recording, like not live. I'm like, wait, whatever you just did, go back there.
What are you doing? Yeah.
That's hysterical.
I say we just let the popcorn pop. It's fine.
Why not?
Totally fine.
Why not?
It's not that big a
It's
deal.
so mild.
Actually,
You want to switch around? We're cool. Like, we're fine. Do what you gotta do. In the meantime, you do, and we'll wait for you, and I'll drink out of my pink cup because my other cup's dirty. So we always put the link to the Stanley in the show notes, Lydia. We do, don't we?
Yes.
Good.
I actually have it set so every time we post a video, it's just automatically already there.
No, we could do if you need to reboot, we could start with the T.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then come back to you. We can do that. Megan, if you want to reboot or reposition, we are still here and we're waiting for you. And we can start with the news. You know what I mean? And then bring you back in. Oh, you're working now. Don't move. That's good. Talk to me.
still cracking.
Talk to me.
It's fine.
It's
Megan.
very little.
You're good.
I can't.
It is
help
very
it.
low,
Sexy
and we can
voice
hear
talker
you
God.
very well.
Oh, it's fine.
Yes,
Totally
and you
better.
also look really pretty. Like the lighting is good. So just do it. Tell us your story.
Oh gosh.
It's us. Everybody's cool.
So I have pretty much been obese my entire life. For as far back as I can remember, I had to deal with it. It wasn't fun growing up, and I always tried to put the front up of, it doesn't bother me. And I bottled a lot up growing up, completely unhealthy. But dealt with it through adulthood. And my breaking point came last June. My family and I had just moved to Texas. My husband had accepted a job there, and we knew no one. Um, he went off to work every day, and it was just like me and my two boys trying to figure out something to do. And in the Texas heat, it's like water park. So my youngest was 8 at the time, and he was not a big thrill seeker. My 11-year-old at the time definitely was. I usually am. I can be an adrenaline junkie when I want to be. Well, one of the slides at the water park, before you even get the float to go up, they make you stand on a scale. And if
Nice.
the combined weight, if it does a red light, you can't go on you can't go up. If it does a green light, you're good to go. And I got incredibly anxious about this because this is for my kid. He really wants to ride this, and we might not be able to because of me. And I was terrified. Not only that, one, we might get embarrassed, he won't get to go ride the slide he really wants to ride, but also, are we going to be pushing the weight limit? Like, are we going to be right on that line? We might have just barely gotten the green light. And I had a panic attack at the water park over that.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
Well, it led to good things, but we got the green light, thankfully. I'd even gone up ahead of time, and I was like, what is the weight limit here? These are teenagers, they don't know. And I'm like, and I went ahead, I apologized to my kid. I'm like, look, I don't know if they're going to let us ride this or not, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
So we did. We got the green light and we went up. And I remember making the final big drop of the slide. And it was one of those slides where you come down and go all the way up to like the edge of it. And I was terrified. I was fixing to sling my kid off this.
Sure.
I was terrified of that. He was excited when we got done. I had tears coming down my face.
Yeah.
And I knew at that point, I'm like, I've got to start doing something. So, I started working out a little bit. The kids and I would go for walks, but I was not like fully invested in the cause. That did not come until August 22nd of 2022. I hopped on TikTok and saw a video that Lori had posted talking about this little injection, and I was just mesmerized.
The gateway, Lori.
Yeah.
To get it.
Hey, Lori.
And that was on a Monday. I immediately made an appointment with the telehealth provider that she had suggested. The very next day, I had my video conference thing with them. And by 4 o'clock that afternoon, I had my injection.
Wow.
And have not turned back since. And it has
Wow.
been amazing. So I started on the Manjaro August 23rd and met my goal weight right at the end of May. I started off at 275 at the beginning of June. I started at 255 when I actually started the Manjaro. And right now I am in maintenance at 152.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way to
So,
go.
Lovely. I mean, right? It's so awesome. How do you feel?
I feel great. It it's been a crazy ride. I will say that. A very, very crazy ride. We were in Texas, and like we would come back for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and such, and everyone would be like, "Oh, you're losing weight, John." I'm like, "Yeah." But we had that break from Christmas until we actually moved back to Alabama in June, where no one had seen me other than just like pictures and such on Facebook. Um, and there were people that did not even recognize me, like Facebook friends that did not even recognize me when we'd pass each other in Walmart or whatever, and they were like, "Oh my gosh." So it's definitely been a wild, crazy ride, and I, for the most part, have loved every bit of it. So
it's
finally
interesting, right?
Yeah, I finally just started coming out of my shell more. The story with my name, in case no one really knew, the Mojo Mystery
I wondered
Mama.
that today when I was working on all the promos and stuff. I was wondering that this morning. What caused your name, your handle?
The more I stayed on TikTok looking at everyone's stories and such when I was first starting out, I was like, I want to do this. I didn't know if I could because I'm super shy and my self-esteem was in the trash. I didn't know if I could do it. So I was like, I'm not going to do this until I lose 100 pounds. Like, it set a goal for me. I'm not going to reveal my face. Sorry, I should have said. So everything I did before losing 100 pounds did not show from here up. It was all from the waist down. I would do my injections and I would just make jokes and nothing really serious. And then I hit the 100-pound mark, I think in April. No, it might have been before that. I don't remember exactly when. But I started doing more that would actually show my face. But I didn't actually start getting really involved in TikTok until after Nashville. I didn't feel like I had a place within the community to do it until we went to Nashville.
Yeah.
So,
I recognized you though. I knew exactly who you were.
Mama.
When you went to Nashville though, did you like, because here's the thing. Eventually I felt like I got to this place where I was like, well, everybody has their place. Everybody can tell their story. And we're all so much alike. Like Kim says all the time, we're like singing the same song. So like the more people, the better, the louder volume, right? So like when you are in Nashville and you're like around all these people that are same, is that when you kind of just went, oh, I can do this too? Like, we're all here doing this.
Yes. I had several panic attacks in the 6-hour drive it took for me to get from Mobile to Nashville. Broke down in the hotel room when I got there because I was like, I can't go expose myself to all of these people. They're gonna look at me and be like, this girl's weird. But
we're all weird. We're all weird. In our own way.
That's why it works. Weird. So come on, embrace your weirdness. It's fine.
And she did. She did embrace it. We were all weird together.
I have started.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
So yeah. By the time the weekend was over with, I had felt like I'd found my place within the community.
Good.
And it really was a life-changing weekend for me.
Yeah.
I mean, my self-esteem has definitely gotten bumped up a notch, and confidence has been built just based off of that weekend. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I've heard so many stories from so many people that went to Nashville that just like felt like it just like charged their batteries for like sharing their story, and like just reiterated for them like how important it is to be loud and like to show everybody that like you can do it. It's okay that you're in this place. It's, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that you had that too.
No doubt.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm so glad. And then you made videos that were super vulnerable after. And like, that's how I found you again. Because I literally remember thinking I should go talk to her. And then my anxiety just was like, and that's me.
Yes.
I've got a freaking podcast. I run my mouth constantly. And I was like,
anxiety is such a thing.
Yeah. Anxiety is a thing. Yeah.
It
like
really
I still
is.
have anxiety. I don't have obsessive anxiety anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't, if I look at something and I'm like, is there anything I could do about that? And I could be like, no, then should we just move on? Yeah, I can do that. I never used to be able to do that before until this medicine, but I still have social anxiety. And I think people automatically sort of assume because of all this that I'm an extrovert. I'm not an extrovert. I am outgoing, but I'm not like, I just will try things, but I am not an extrovert. I need like recharge time and like, like all, you know what I mean? Like on my phone by myself in the corner. like, I'm just like that. Yeah. But I think we had some extroverts there. That's for sure. I feel like Mama Jens is totally an extrovert. She's totally an extrovert. It's awesome though. She's got really good energy. And there were other people that I felt like we met. Quick Nashville thing since it meant a lot to us. The other people that I met that I felt like had so much like good energy, like positive. I'm almost a little bit cocky and not in a bad way, in like a I don't know, intimidating way, right? On the phone, but in person they were so soft and kind. Like I felt like it was so cool to like see nothing was negative. I never was like, oh, that person's a real shit. Nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody was just really sweet. And, everybody, because everybody gets it. You know what I mean? Like everybody there, I really thought we'd have a couple. You know what I mean? That like, we're just jerks. We didn't. It was so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm with you. Nashville was a big deal. I'm really glad I went because I almost didn't go, but we got a sponsor just in time so I could afford to.
There were several times I tried to turn around and I'm like, I've already paid this money. I've already made all these arrangements.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. I get it. You did it. I'm like, I know this sounded like really condescending, but like, I wanted to be like, I'm so proud of you. Because like, I know the feeling. I was, everybody knows I was totally, they'll be like, are you excited about going? I'm like, I don't know, and then I went and I'm glad that I did. So like, I just sort of, when I was saying, I'm so proud of you, I think I was saying I'm proud of us. I'm glad that we did it, and I think it's really cool. What a big difference. It's interesting that you talked about your kiddo and the water park. My goal this summer was to be able to be in a smaller body that would allow me to go to a water park all day with my kid. And I got there and I felt like I could do it, but I was so busy with the podcast. I didn't. I feel like it's this huge missed opportunity because now it's freaking November. So next year it's water park. And
we have tons of them around us. So come visit.
I bet.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
I went to school in Alabama, Roll Tide. So even though I'm from Georgia.
I'm an Auburn fan, so
I believe it. The way you about spit that drink, I was like, oh Lord, she went to Auburn. Yes, it's okay. We can still be friends because I actually really don't care. It's just when you live there, though, you have to pick like it's like a religion, and you got to pick a side. Like there's no in between. And
you can't be a Georgia fan or Mississippi fan.
Hell no, you can't.
Pick the Alabama or Auburn. That's it.
That's how it works. Yeah, and you better pick. Yeah, people will be like. Up in your, it's nowhere near like here, Kat. I'm from here.
Oh, you know what it is? It's like Oxford, Mississippi at Ole Miss, where my niece goes.
Yes, it is like that. Yes. Auburn, Alabama is intense. It's almost as bad as
Toddy.
See, yeah. What is it with the orange schools? I don't know. Alabama is like orange schools. I don't know. Tennessee and Florida, Alabama, no. It's in Auburn.
Yes, Ole Miss.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all. But I understand that. I have to tell you, like when you told me that story, I got really upset because I thought to myself, if I had gone, I don't know if I'd have been ready. And if there had been something like that, I think I'd have been for the same reasons that you said, right? It's not just how you would have felt, it's how your kid would have felt. And so like my kiddo will be 11 this year. So I totally understood. And like part of me is kind of glad I didn't, but because I'm like, okay, if I go this year, that's not going to happen. He ain't getting flung. You know what I mean? Because I for sure, and I'm much bigger than you are. I think it would probably come across something like that. So I'm going to decide that you taught me something good today and that I didn't screw up. That's what I'm going to say. Because then I'll feel better about it. Okay.
I can only imagine like all the anxiety, I'm like picturing myself in your shoes or in your flip flops or in your bare feet, actually, if you're in a water park. But anyway, just like going up to the thing and going, well, shit, how's this gonna go? And like, you're not just worried about like yourself and like what it's gonna show about you, but like you're as a mom, you're like worried you're gonna disappoint your child. And like, oh my gosh, like how crummy of that water park to just like, can we just have water slides that are okay for everybody? And we don't have to stand on a scale to like prove we're worthy, please and thank you.
Please and thank you. I know, right? And I'm sure it has something to do with maths and science, but I don't do either one very well.
Yeah,
you know,
probably
but,
sure.
but still, it still makes you feel like shit. Like, it's like there's no way around that. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's not the same thing as going and seeing if you're tall enough. It's just not the same thing, guys. These people have disease for the most part. If you're dealing with something at that level, you have a disease, and or a serious disorder that's causing a disease. You know what I'm saying? And like, I hope we can get away from that. Like, why does the freaking ride exist? You know what I mean? It's just why. I don't know. More inclusive water park rides. Huzzah!
There are people that have.
Go ahead.
There are people that have socials that they talk about, like it's like bariatric something, and they figure out what rides you can ride so that you don't get embarrassed like that. Like they go to like Disney or SeaWorld or like all the roller coaster parks, water parks and stuff like that. And then they post a video like showing like, see, if you're my size, you won't fit. And they give you like their parameters of like what their weight is, what their measurements are and stuff like that. And then they actually say like what the ride parameters are and stuff like that too.
That's really nice.
So like that. You already know like before you go, like I can't ride Space Mountain. The lap band won't go down on Space Mountain or something. Like, you know what I mean? So that's super helpful.
Yeah, that is helpful. I wish more people knew about it, that obesity didn't have surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be great if they could like expand that out some, because I love that.
At least like at like the amusement type parks, Disney and Universal and such, they have the ride out there for you to go test yourself.
Oh yeah, like the seat that you just get in it. Yeah.
It's not as out there for everyone to see if you're going to pass the test or not. And that was the first time I'd ever been to a water park that had those, like that had the scales. And since then we've been to 3. So I guess they're becoming more of a common occurrence. And it's a lot.
I know. And are you going to go back to the water park now and be suck it? Just walk right up.
I have. We went back this before we moved back to Alabama. We went back, and I can't even remember if they made us get on the scale that time when we went back for the second time. I don't think that they did. But I honestly can't remember. So yeah, it came down to appearance, obviously, but.
Well, I'm wondering, like, do you think that, like, I'm super curious, like, how do you feel? I'm just going to ask, how do you feel about like thin privilege and pretty privilege? Like, you think it's a thing now that you've lost so much weight?
Oh, absolutely.
You get treated differently.
Yeah.
I'm not even thin, and I get the amount of like just discounts and stuff people just give me. Just give it to me. I didn't ask for it. They didn't give me shit when I was fatter.
But I also think that I will say with the weight loss, there has been more confidence built, where I had like -4% confidence before.
That could be it.
-4%. Yes.
And now I'm exuding more confidence and people are better responding to me.
Yeah.
Whereas before I would be like very secluded and withdrawn. People don't typically want to do things when someone's not putting forth even a little bit of effort. Does that make sense? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it's the only thing I would say to you about that is like, I think that might be a little bit of human nature, but like if people don't want to engage with you, like that's for sure. No, that's not about you, like at all. It's just like, but
that's where my anxiety comes into play, where it's always
sure.
Like, it's all about you.
Totally. So, I do the same thing. I'm learning though. Like this is a journey. Like it is, you have so many years of so much weight. It is heavy and it takes a lot more than Manjaro to shed all that weight. It's like the cat always says, your weight between your ears, like it's heavy. You gotta work through that,
Oh yeah.
I have this like, if I lose 10 more pounds, I will meet one of my like goals that I wanted to have for myself, which is to swim with dolphins, but you have to be 250 and I'm 261. So I really want to do that. And I know, because I was hoping this summer I'd be able to do it, but I know by next summer I should be able to, right? Like, I'm like, sure, I can lose 10 pounds in it's summer of next year. But like, it's interesting how many things I think that center around water for me, like with the water park and with swimming with dolphins and like things like that. That it's crazy to think that, yeah, if you weigh 300 pounds, 350 pounds, you can't swim on a dolphin. You can't hurt a dolphin.
Emily Joe writes, Great Wolf Lodge has a giant scale at the top of the slide with numbers.
Oh my God.
Emily, I did not know that. That's my sister-in-law.
Wow. My
That's
God.
my sister-in-law.
Hi, Emily.
Wow.
My
I'm so sorry.
I am too. That's awful. I
At
get
least
it
mine
though.
was
Like
a red or
they're
a green light.
yeah, honestly, but even then, like it's like you said, like can we just bring it over to the
Discreet,
side?
like,
And
there's got to be a way you can make it discreet. Like I understand safety, right?
well, the app is a great way that or the thing that Lydia was talking about for bariatric patients. Like that's great if it would be for everybody, Yeah, because it's hard. Like, but honestly, the thing though, if you think about it, it's not just the rides, right? Like when I was in a bigger body, even than I am now, and I'm still a big person, like, but when I was in a bigger body, when I would go to anywhere, like booths, to sit at a booth at a table, I would always think like I'm gonna be so squished, my tummy at a table. And like so many NSVs have been for me having like massive gaps between my stomach and the table, and that's even with like skin and everything, right? And
Airplane
then airplane seats, honestly, chairs, like like if you go in like a conference room,
those tiny
sometimes
little plastic crappy
like
ones,
little bitty chairs. I'm like, I'm gonna break that, or the legs look really thin or it's very light. And I would think to myself, oh God, like, am I gonna break that chair? That's a part of like everyday life for people that live in a bigger body, and it's not just the humiliating, hey, if you deign to try to have fun, you know what I mean, on a slide, it's like what that's going to do in terms of levels of humiliation, And I just like wish people would think about this more. And I'm hoping that, I don't know, we're just going to talk about it a lot and see if things better.
I think the only
I don't
place
know what we're doing.
like chairs that somewhat accommodate a bigger person is our doctor's offices.
Doctor's offices. Yeah.
And even sometimes they don't get
That's
it right.
pretty new. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's even pretty new. I feel like past 5 years, maybe, that I've
Office
seen
chairs.
that.
Yeah. Like what you said. Yeah.
Office chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
chairs.
like, I'm just like, is this the day I'm going to break it? Like, is this the day I'm not gonna be able to fit with the table with everybody else that we're going out to lunch with my team or whatever it is? Yeah, that comes constantly. That's my whole life like that.
Do you guys remember those chairs that would have the bands on the side of it? They were like this big and they would just squish your whole body on it because you'd squeeze your, you know what I'm talking about? Little teeny weeny bands on each side.
Yes. Even the ones that are like not even bands, but they're like little, chairs are just torture for obese folk. Like, but like the little side ones, like where you just like spill over into it. Yeah. So like even if you fit, like
but it's like,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's no way to like, you like try to keep your legs together and like, but like it's the worst. Like chairs in general. Death to chairs and water slides.
Or the movies. Like you go to the movies and they have like the old school chairs, like not the recliners,
oh God,
but
yes.
The old school chairs.
The really
and
old
like,
little ones. Yeah.
Those hardwood
like at the Fox Theater.
Armrests. Yeah. That hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Like we all feel it. We all get it. Yeah. So I want to make sure like that I've given you enough time to tell anything you want to say or say anything you want to say. The only thing I would like remind people of, because I know it's a lot coming here and doing all this, is that there's somebody out here tonight or that's going to watch this on demand, that's going to see it, and we want them to go to their doctor to see if this makes sense for them, to just get their blood work done, talk to a professional and know that there's help out there. But what would you have needed to hear? Like other than Lori doing her shot? Lori's the gateway drug for everybody. Not to put you on the spot. I mean, it was kind of to put you on the spot. You can think about it if you want to.
Really? I think this would be the case with any GLP-1.
Yeah.
Stick with it. Don't let the scale not moving, or, oh, I only lost like half a pound or a fourth of a pound, don't let it defeat you.
Yeah.
Stick with it and be consistent with it, because that's the only way you're going to see those changes.
Yeah.
If you're just, I forgot to take my shot today, so I'll take it tomorrow, and then
Yeah.
tomorrow becomes the next day, and you've got to stay consistent with them.
Yeah.
And you can't just be like, I don't feel great. I mean, I'm okay, but I don't feel great. But,
Yeah.
Obviously, if somebody's having really bad reactions, I'm not suggesting they take it or anything like that. But,
Yeah.
if you're just like, I don't feel like doing it,
Yeah.
you're not going to see the changes that you want to see.
Yeah. For sure.
You've
Yeah.
got to be
There is
consistent and stick with it.
Yeah. And I think like learning how to manage your side effects during that process is really important, because like I do think there are some people that shouldn't ignore their side effects. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they're real bad,
Yes.
But if it's like, but like the tired thing, sometimes it's just adjusting your calories, getting enough electrolytes, sleeping a little bit more, giving it just time. Like for me with Manjaro, it was just time, and just things like that, but I agree. It's so easy to be like diet culture, right? Where you're thinking about like it is with thinner meat. You're like, oh, I should be dropping weight like this. I should be dropping. Everybody else says on the internet that I see something's wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong. I get it.
Stay consistent with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Start treating it like anything else.
Yeah. Well, and to caveat,
oh, I'm it for a rash. Yes. Doesn't
That's
work
right.
overnight. You just keep using it. So true.
Yes.
Love it. Yes. I
So
love
true.
it.
well, and to caveat that like don't let people villainize like what you're trying to sort of treat what ails you, right? So like there's so many people that all have different opinions, and like the media is out here. For some people it's their family or their friend. Oh my gosh, you're taking that thing? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Don't do that. Like if you and your doctor made a decision for yourself, do that.
Totally.
Stick with it.
Totally. Love it. Awesome. Well, what we'll do now is we'll let Janine come in and tell her tea. And I don't think we have any segments. Do we have any other segments?
Do we?
Are there segments today? No, that's fine. There's another live. You can all just come to that.
Little short one.
There's one. It's called The Waiting Table. You can come there at 9.
Right.
That's right. You know what? This all worked out serendipitously for us.
Sure, that's what it is. Sure.
Yeah.
It did.
Look, Kat, Kim, Lydia, Megan, it really did all work out, because we need to, after the tea, we need to go support Kim on
that would be nice
at the waited table. So
I love that.
Absolutely.
I think that it, everything happens the way that it's supposed to.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about this. TLPT time. Tell us the tea.
Okay, so
Tell us
tonight
the tea.
I have the 12.5, because 12.5 is everything. I never thought I would be on 12.5. How about that?
Yeah. How about
But
that?
look how life works. So, so I'm on 12.5. But here's the thing. So the first bit of tea, Dr. Sasha High, we absolutely love her. So Mounjaro is now in Canada. Yay.
When did that happen? I miss that.
Yeah. Look,
That's what the tea is for.
Look, so look, while I was researching, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mounjaro is finally in Canada. So if you all haven't known that Canadians had access to Ozempic. However, semaglutide, semaglutide, they've not had access to tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro. So they now have access to that. I'm not sure how the Canadian government is rolling that out. I don't know if any, one group of like people that have a certain comorbidity are going to get it first. I don't know.
Sure.
But but that is good news. Now I don't know
curious.
If Canada is going to like put the lockdown on Mounjaro like they did Ozempic earlier this year. Remember when people were like getting Ozempic through Canadian pharmacies online for like half the price. Yeah. And then Canada was like, stop, pump your brakes. Yeah. These are only for Canadians. And so that was another hurdle that we just got to hear this week. Oh, it is in the vials.
In the vials.
Judy.
Interesting. Wow, they launched in the vials.
They're doing it like that in Australia too. Australia, it's the single dose vials as well.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And in Australia, there was a young lady in my life who is in Australia, and she said they're already starting to experience shortages already, even with the single-use vials. She said because there's such demand for it.
Yeah, because 40% of America is obese. How much is Canada? I don't even know. Yeah, got some obese people there. I don't know.
You would think that they would have learned. You would think they would have learned with the
while
United
watching
States.
the what show.
Oh, look, we're gonna launch in other countries. That was kind of crazy. Let's do this a little different this time.
Yes.
Oh, you Americans! Oh, wait a minute! Look what we did.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
So they're going through the absolute same, and you know that the UK still doesn't have Mounjaro, even though Eli Lilly is building a manufacturing plant in Ireland.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah. So we actually have a couple of community members that are over in the UK right now on a work assignment. And so they've been there since like June. So they had to carry all of their medication.
Oh my gosh.
With them because
it's not there.
I was saving money by ordering Ozempic from Canada before the other shortages.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people do that.
Yep. So that right there is the first bit of tea. The second bit of tea is, as we know, remember we've been talking about it. Man on the Mounjaro has been talking about it, how the GLP-1 drug class is changing not just the U.S. economy, but it's changing the worldwide economy, and how now my ultimate favorite Snickers, Mars makes Snickers. They now have protein Snickers.
You know, I think they've had
those. Excited.
No, I think they had them out, if I'm not mistaken, a couple years ago.
We need to make that shit viral in our community. That would be sick.
Yeah. However, I think they're
like
repackaged
really
or what? Yeah. Because I remember seeing it like 12 years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Listen, this old lady brain may not be all the way accurate.
12 years. That was very, very specific. Why 12?
I'm not sure about
because I was thinking when I first moved here to Georgia.
Oh, so you remember seeing when you first? That's a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe it just didn't hit. Maybe it just didn't hit.
No, it didn't.
But it isn't just the bars. They now have the protein powder for shakes.
Oh, that's gonna be delicious. I want to try it.
That does sound delicious. It's gonna rival devotion. Oh, what kind of recipes will you make with that, Kat?
Oh, how about that?
Cat's gonna make us a cake.
You know what? Ghost protein. I like Ghost as well. They make like Nutter Butter protein, Oreo.
The Oreo.
Yeah.
Oreo's delicious. Chips Ahoy.
If
cereal milk,
super gluteny.
Protein. If they do put Biscoff protein, it is done. It is over.
If they do, it'll
that
be
is
Delta
so
branded.
Absolutely
Biscoff cookies.
Over with.
Yeah.
JT said that they're gluten free. Oh, I heard about this. I haven't tried it. Cookie butter. Wow.
I make a cookie butter cheesecake.
Ooh.
See?
Hello. Coming to Alabama.
Look.
I was gonna say Alabama's not far, girl. You start baking, I'll start driving.
That's our new meetup. Coming over for butter cake and butter cookies.
We'll have a Friendsgiving Mounjaro family.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Give me all the things.
Yes.
Yep. Not far. It's not far.
Nope.
At all. Look at all. That right there is a quick road trip. So
there you go.
But yes, so now they have the Snickers protein powder. Now it's $29.99.
That's not a bad price.
No.
Yeah. So people have said that they found it at Walmart. They found it at Walmart. I know I found it on Snickers.com. Did I order it? Yes, I did.
You did?
So, yeah.
Kat, I'm gonna need you to order that right now so that we can cook something. Get on the little website. Get it.
I did. So I'm going to see how the protein powder works out. But of course, they got me with the 20 grams of protein, right?
Sure.
So
yeah. I think it just got me with the Snickers plus protein. It could have been like 5 grams, and I'd be like, protein.
Now, if they can make
I need my calories.
It
has protein in it.
They can make a Butterfinger one
with protein.
We're supposed to. We just met with a dietitian that was like, lead with protein, because I was like, I really like these cookies, and there are very few things that I'm like into, right? But I got them right here. I'm gonna fill out like JT does with her pen, these cookies, right? I like these cookies.
I'm gonna get some.
And when I really need to get when I really need to get in my calories, these are like my go-to, right? And they're these like, and there's 140 grams of thing, but there's only 1 gram of protein. But look at that. There's only 1 gram of protein. So our dietitian told us to put peanut butter on it. And I was like, stop.
She did.
Like, just always make sure if you eat a carb, you have protein with it.
Yes, that's what Dr. Rentia said too. Like, you can have the carbs, but do the protein with it so that your body is like making better use of the carbs. Yeah,
sure. Makes sense.
Kim, I propose you make some of this with the peanut butter on that.
I feel very, very certain that has gluten in it. Pretty much anything that says it's cookie.
Devotion does not have gluten.
Devotion does not. Yes.
Devotion doesn't.
Hashtag Devotion. We need a sponsorship.
Yeah, Devotion, I'm gonna need you to get on it. Like, come on now. Kat is like a super fan. Epic fan.
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
It's a little
We
intense.
literally do recipes with you almost every week.
I know. I was just busy
Fiber cures it all, right, Kim? That's right, Tay. That's right, Tay. We had some dude come in my live. Tay knows that, like, to a certain extent, I prefer to have people that are ignorant in my life. Like, if they're mean, they have to go. But like, we're trying to learn and grow, right? And so this guy came in that was like, basically said that the cure for obesity was fiber. And I was like, oh, is that so?
Oh, gosh.
Tell me more. And I just like let him tell me.
That's like the people that come in and are like, you can lose weight. Just drink water. Just drink plenty of water.
Just drink lemon water. That's what Amy's talking
I'm sorry, Kim. It has wheat flour in it.
I told you, wheat flour is in almost everything.
Yeah,
not
Emily's touching on. She.
But
Emily's
how bad is it really for
whey.
your system, Kim?
For the flavor game. Yes, you're allergic to whey. That's hard.
She's completely allergic to whey. So I actually didn't know. So that's my sister-in-law. I did not know that until a few months back. And I handed her one of my protein bars. I was like, "Here, try this. They're so good. They taste like a Snickers." And she took a bite and literally like just a small bite of it. And the second she got it down, she's like, my throat's a little itchy. Is there a whey in that? And I'm like,
yeah,
yes, there is.
Yeah, because
so she needs all the non-whey protein.
Okay,
so
all
the
the
shakes
non-whey.
and the bars.
I'm sorry, Kim.
It's all right. I'll survive. It's all the cut.
Look,
I'm telling you though, the weight is coming off now that I'm pooping like a champ and I can eat more calories. Okay. If I could link the daggum castor oil in here for you, I would do it.
I think maybe just eating is helping you go to the bathroom too. You have to have food in your intestine for it to go.
I do go. I just
but she was so full from not going, she couldn't eat.
She was so full. So
it was just like a homeostasis thing. Like this wasn't moving, so she couldn't put more in.
Now I go every day instead of every 4 friggin' days. The difference is that when I would go on the 4th day, I would go on the 5th day and the 6th day. And then I would just not. And then I couldn't get enough calories. So it was just like a vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Black Jamaican castor oil for the win.
That stuff
How
is.
did you like function like doing the number 2 every 4 days?
It was hard.
I know. I wouldn't be able to function. I wouldn't be able to
work out.
It's every day for me.
Sure, Kat.
Yeah.
You know what? I wonder if working out helps.
Probably. When am I going to do that? I have 3 jobs. 4 if you count John and Ren. When? Yes. Kim, I got the castor oil and I put it on my wrist tonight. Okay. Not just your wrist though.
Yeah.
Carolina, not just your wrist. Also like this is where Lee and I were talking about, right here where your glands are.
Wait, let me say the one. Let me say the one. You got to
Okay.
put it right here between your armpit and your chesticle. Right here, where your
chesticle,
right
like
here.
where the lymph nodes are. It's like where the lymph
Where your
nodes are.
Exactly.
Lymphatic. That's where you do it, and then you go like a champ. I don't know. I've
Mhm.
never figured out. I would always tell people, they're like, how do you do it? I'm like, I don't know. The wrist and my neck. I have no idea of the sciences.
It works.
It just works, and I don't care because it works. I am hopeful the castor oil helps me poop like a champ. Yeah, boo, poop like a champ. I can't wait to
Have
hear.
you tried the belly
People-
button?
People in the community have been like, hell yeah, it is. Like a joke because it works. Serena.
Oh, I got the castor
I
oil.
love it.
Cool. Well,
anyway, what you got any more tea, JT?
the last thing last thing is let's really support our retail pharmacist. They've been talking about it on the news, but it really made the news this week, print and like digital media, where they're talking about how retail pharmacies, i.e. CVS, i.e. Walgreens, that the pharmacists, the pharmacy technicians are, being asked to do so much, not being given any more time, not being given any more pay, not guaranteeing hours. And I'm not sure if anyone has gone to a retail pharmacy lately and you see how busy they are. I know that when I go to my CVS, especially the drive-through, it's almost like you're walking through a minefield back in the pharmacy area because they've got medications everywhere. And so they are fighting for their rights in terms of better working conditions, better pay, and we, depend on them for our medications. So many times when you call, they don't answer the phone because it's one
They're
pharmacy
busy.
technician and a pharmacist. And it's like, are you serious? And they're trying to fill prescriptions. They're trying to ring people up. They're trying to get, authorizations from insurance. Then on top of that, they're trying to give vaccinations. I mean, it's a lot. So, if you contact like CVS corporate, Walgreens corporate, and let them know to support retail pharmacies. Many of these corporations have pulled back the retail funding because they make more in mail and delivery of prescriptions. But there sometimes you need to actually go and get the script where the pharmacist actually counsels you. So
people all over Facebook complaining today.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a thing. Oh, and
It's a thing.
then lastly, because we've been talking so much about hair loss and hair thinning, correct?
Yes.
Well, the medicine minoxidil, which is in many, hair products, that is actually on shortage.
Really?
Oh, wow. Minoxidil, that's in just for men as well.
Kind of everything is on shortage, though. It's like, I mean, that's what they've said is so many shortage of medicines in general.
They're saying that,
but if they want to blame it on us, they can.
Sure.
Say
It's the fat people's fault. Didn't you know? She was saying they can blame it on us.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure. It's the fat people.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's not us. Don't look over here.
That that is on shortage as well as other medications, but that just popped up, and it's just like you may have to stock up, and you hate to do that, but it's just the way it is.
I don't hate to do that. I learned that when I was wiping my butt during COVID with paper towels because I was trying to be nice. I'm just saying. It happened. It was a thing. And guess what? I have a septic tank. You know where that went? It didn't go down the toilet.
No.
Okay? Sometimes you got to get your shit.
Look, no.
Freaking COVID sucked.
Well, and I feel like with like all these supply things, we're just still really feeling the effects of it with all different kinds of things.
Yeah. They still haven't gotten their shit together. Get it?
Yeah.
A lot of poop talk tonight. I am pooping like a champ talking. Whatever. It's a fact of this life and everyone, but especially our lives, right? Like, got to keep it going.
No pun
anyway.
intended.
That right
Oh,
there
yes,
is
it is
all
actually
this week.
keeping yourself moving, keeps your body moving too.
I
So
move.
go take
Cat.
a walk around the block. I'm gonna be on your butt like this all the time. Listen,
Listen.
you can take 5 minutes, take a walk. Don't let your
Don't
muscles
be
go into
weird.
atrophy.
That's diet
Oh,
culture shit, and I will call you out on it.
Don't let your
wait.
muscles go into
Here's
atrophy.
Kat's. Here's Kat's
is
new segment. Preaching
is
fitness with Kat. Preaching fitness with Kat.
No diet culture, Kat.
That's
Your
not
diet
diet
culture is
culture.
showing.
That's not diet culture. A walk for 5 minutes.
Look,
Stalking people to
get your
diet to
butt
walk
up,
it.
Kim. Get your butt up.
It will make you
I have
poop.
Wait, what was the
child with
jazzercise
dogs.
thing? Get your lazy body moving, or what it was.
Jazzercise.
5 minute walk. Walk one of
She's
your
just
dogs.
worried. You're just worried about my butt in all ways. You're
I'm worried
concerned
about
it's going to be
pooping.
saggy.
No pooping. It's pooping.
I am pooping like a champ. I told you. It's rolling now.
Exercise
We're good.
moves. I don't know about you,
My
but like
butt
when I
is
get up and I
just
start working
flat
out,
right
oh wait a minute,
now.
I gotta go to the bathroom now. It
Yeah.
makes
It's like coffee.
It does.
It's nature's
Yes.
coffee.
I just don't, you
Coffee's
know.
nature's coffee.
Listen, there's gonna be one day when those muscles don't work for you anymore, and you'll be like, "Dang it, I should have done that butt stuff."
I should be more safe. She's not wrong.
You guys, when
that
she
could go a lot of way,
listen,
Kat. That could go a
I
lot
should
of
have
ways.
taken
When
these
she
stairs.
when she was on Dave's live, okay,
Yeah.
she started talking about butt stuff, and Dave looked mortified for about 20 seconds, and then he was like, "Okay, Kat, now you have to tell everybody what butt stuff
Butt
are you
stuff
talking
is."
about. We're gonna need you to explain."
He doesn't know
That's
about butt stuff.
hysterical.
He knows now.
He does
We talked about
now.
this
now.
last week.
Everybody knows now. It's a thing.
Butt
Hashtag
stuff.
butt stuff with Kat.
Yes.
Butt stuff with Kat.
I'm saying it gets to,
Yes.
it gets.
Well,
the
and
thing
you were
moving.
were you wearing your butt stuff shirt? I can't remember.
I love your butt
Yes,
stuff
on the
shirt.
live
need
I
that
was.
shirt.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
thought. I thought you were.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
great. She was so great.
I love it.
It was fun.
I love it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
My
you got another
favorite
live
part-
you're doing soon, right?
Listen, my favorite part of Kat's live was Dave's thing completely went out.
I'm like,
it was just
"Hi,
Kat on the whole screen.
And I was
she was
doing,
like,
how's
she was
everybody
sitting
doing
there
tonight?
talking, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Oh, hi everybody. How's everybody doing?
Did you
I
guys
guess
join?
this is
I'll
my
be
live
our
now."
Did you join Dave's
Try
fan
the veal.
club? I'm just here for the fan club.
It was hysterical.
And then he made it back. That's so
He was like,
funny.
thanks for entertaining. You betcha.
I hope that he makes that a short because that's funny as hell.
He's
Yeah.
said it
How's everybody
happens
doing?
every single live.
Does it? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he says he's been having some technical
Yeah.
issues.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Butt stuff with
It
Kat.
was fun. I
indeed.
was like, tell everybody. For a second there, I was like, okay, what is it? Am I on?
Right.
It was
Well,
funny.
hey,
Like we were
everybody.
watching it, and they're like right
Yeah.
beside each other, and then all of a sudden, all it is, the whole screen is Kat's head, and she's like, "Oh hi, how are
Hey,
you?"
everybody.
Oh, it was hysterical. Anyway.
And that's so you being like, how do I make this a thing?
Yeah,
You know? I love
did.
it.
I
she
was
did
like-
great.
Totally.
Did you guys join the Dave fan club? That's what I'm just making sure. You
Well,
guys-
I'm on Dave.
Yeah, she's like pointing at the bottom, pointing at
Yeah.
the ticker. She's like, "Hey guys, go join." I joined. It's like
joined.
$2.99. You go join. I'm a
Yeah.
member.
I did. I got a shirt. I have a man on the
I'm a
Manjaro
member.
shirt and everything. I'm a member.
Can you imagine? I think
Yeah.
about like if somebody who like was not, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm the best, but if somebody who was like a little bit like so afraid to do it and it was their first ever, I'm sure someone would been like,
So I totally
Well, they would've been
remembered
traumatized.
that
yeah,
We're
it
gonna-
could have
we're gonna-
traumatized somebody.
we're gonna pretend like
Well,
this is the
I'm
middle.
glad it happened to me.
I love it.
My message, Kim,
What did your message say?
said beans. I wrote, eat beans so you can poop.
They're good for your heart. They make you fart.
That's
The
hysterical.
more you fart, the
Oh
better you
my
feel.
gosh, and that rhymed.
I
They're
do.
good for your heart, and they make,
you
fart.
fart.
How do you not know? I got.
know
I
that?
do.
Beans.
I had
beans,
sisters.
good
That
for
was
your
a
heart.
thing for us.
Yeah.
Like, the more you fart, the better you feel. Beans, beans for every meal.
Every
Oh,
meal.
I've never heard that.
Me
Never
either.
heard that.
Beans, a magical.
Maybe it's because you're an only child.
The more
Your
you
only
eat, the more you
children are
poop.
weird.
Yeah, I know the fart.
You
You know,
didn't have siblings to torment you.
that's what it was.
Yeah, right.
We didn't have siblings. That's
Yeah,
what
they have a.
No.
I tell
Look,
my
look
kid
at
all the
it
time, like,
devious.
you're having a much happier life.
only children.
Siblings are only good when you get older. Like when you're younger, it sucks. It's solid 18 years. You know,
sometimes you get older and it gets worse though.
Really?
There are those of us out there.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, I get it. I have a lot of siblings, so I understand.
I have 4, Kim.
Kat, do you have any idea how many siblings I have?
Oh, you have like half siblings, right? And
yeah, I have a bunch. But in terms of growing up with 2 others, and I was the oldest. Yes. And then the other ones I quit seeing when I was probably like 12.
That's
so
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is crazy. There's a bunch of them I haven't even met. I met them on Facebook. They're
Facebook is amazing.
humans.
Connected to my cousins and stuff.
Listen, it's important to connect with siblings because you never know when you might need a kidney.
Yeah.
And
might need a piece of a liver, something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Or just
Yeah.
the level of crazy. You can kind of link things.
Yeah. I couldn't give my sister anything because I have obesity. It's very specific to like all that stuff. And my mom's too old and my sister has obesity. So it's like, you know,
everything has to be very in check. So Clint's Clint's second cousin, his wife has a kidney issue and she's had it for a very long time. She's had tons of surgeries and she's at the point now where she needs a kidney. And she's older. She's lived a very long life and stuff, but a lot of us went and got tested and stuff. And you know what? I'm glad that this came up because I need to do that again. Because the last time I got tested, they said, no, your BMI is too high. It's the only thing.
Oh.
Your BMI is too high.
Don't be just giving away.
I need to
Be careful with
that. No, I would give it to her.
Young.
She's amazing. I would give it to her. She's amazing.
Could you please just hold on to the kidney? Jeez.
If you met her for 5 seconds, you would want to give her a kidney. That's how great of a person she is.
You know, I do.
She's fabulous. Speaking of great people, guess what? Kim. So that's tonight.
In like 30 minutes.
After the live.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
30
I should go like poop or something.
You need to poop.
I already went. We're fine.
Blow your nose. Remember
I do need to blow my nose.
Poop and blow your nose.
Because of the crying and the Lydia with the thing.
Yeah.
You know? That was obviously I'm getting tired because when I start just going, stuff and then point at stuff and things, that's when you know like I can't come up with like words anymore. I need to get rest. Especially if I want to be articulate. All right, let's finish up for this live. Yay! I signed into Ivimte through the link. Oh, you have an appointment with them. That's great!
Awesome.
Yay!
That's so awesome.
That's great. Yes, and then other tea, and then we'll wrap it up. So I'm going to be working with Fridays, which is through Thrive Health, and so they are a telehealth that focuses on weight management, so GLP-1 treatments for people who are qualifying for it, right?
Yay!
And they are going to have, or they already do have, they work with Everlywell, and they're very, very good. Dr. High works with them, and we're going to have them on the show. So it's very exciting. I'm very excited. I feel very good about the humans that they are, the business model that they have. They want to help people. So I'm going to be consulting for them. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited about it. So you'll be seeing ads for them soon. Because I like it. I think they're good people.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's very exciting. I'm excited to see it.
Staying alive. Keeps me helping. Fridays. Woohoo.
All right. That's what we're going to use for the commercial right there. JT. Anytime it goes on. All right. I think we did our footage. I do know.
You know that Kat and I have to dance. We have to celebrate.
You got to drop some
we're like the only ones that know all the hip popular culture.
You do know all. I only know like 30%. And then everyone I pick it up and we're like over.
Look,
I'm like,
and
then you guys are so into the moment. You just like forget about me.
No, that was the Matrix.
Yes, but Missy Misdemeanor Elliott is like, get your freak on.
Yeah, I know.
That one I get. Oh, I picked it up. Get your freak on. I get it.
Yeah,
we're good.
Get your freak on. Yeah, there you go.
I love it. Thanks. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I feel good about it. So it's nice because my background, y'all know my background is in marketing, product marketing, and like specifically for startups. And so being able to like combine, the passion that I have for our community, which obviously I'm picky, right? Like I wouldn't just pick anybody.
Picky.
Very picky. I wouldn't just pick anyone. I feel good about it. So it'd be cool to see them thrive.
This was girl dinner.
Yeah, I see
Girl dinner. I call it so girl dinner.
That's a short right there. Right there.
Girl dinner.
All right. Let me see. What do we got? Anything else we got to roll? Oh, let's do it. Let's do our thanks like our people again who came late.
Not even like picking it up. I said the ATLian.
I'm not even gonna be able to troll your live. So sad. Oh no, you can't come to the live. I'm so sorry. I bet it'll be on demand.
You AT alien.
Yeah. Well, I was doing that, but Kim.
Oh, I missed it. I'm tired, Kat. I have a lot of jobs.
You have a lot on your plate.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
And you have to poop.
I don't have to poop. I poop every day like a champ.
Well, she just has to wipe her nose.
She's got to go blow my nose. Blow it. I do. I have all the things.
That's it.
Okay. Listen, we're gonna roll some stuff.
Wiping our noses.
And then we're gonna COVID lady over there and me with allergies and crying. It's a mess.
The COVID lady.
Right? I love it, Tay. Kim is popular.
Is that a thing?
Yes,
Did I miss it?
You're gonna be popular.
Oh, like the song. Oh, I'm too tired for this, guys. You're killing me. I gotta go drink some coffee or something. You couldn't be such a
get out the way. It's becoming unhinged. Get out,
right. Everybody. Whoopah! Is he too soon to make Chandler jokes? Probably. No, never. He would never allow that. Whoopah!
He'd want the comedy to go on for sure.
Absolutely. He liked to help people. Y'all read what he said, right? Like he had he helped the addicts. He had that halfway house. Like he wanted to help people.
Yeah, that is one reference Kim has me on because I did not watch Friends.
Madness.
You haven't seen Friends ever?
I really didn't. No. I watched it.
Either.
But I didn't watch it religiously. Nope.
What?
I was watching Living Single and New York.
Here's what I just heard.
I heard Living Single was great.
Don't let me get on my soapbox because Friends is a straight jack from Living Single, but we're not going to get on that.
Yeah,
but
that
yes,
I don't think that. It's very similar.
I did enjoy it.
That
it's totally different. They're totally different.
No,
you guys
don't know.
The producers,
they really,
the producers did it. Queen Latifah put it on blast.
I was gonna say, Kim, they're very similar. They're extremely
I've watched
similar.
both of them. I like them a lot, but I think they're totally different.
The shade.
Oh well, sure, maybe. You know.
You mean this?
Guys,
are we talking about this here? Is that what we're talking about?
The characters just had more melanin in their skin. That was like the only basic
I don't think
difference.
so at all. I feel like they're totally different.
The producer at NBC said if I could make a white version of this show, I would. And then what?
And then they did.
Later,
have you guys ever watched the Making of Friends though? You guys ever watched it? Okay,
I ever watched the Making of Living Single. Oh
no, I just watched Living Single. I thought it was great.
I never really watched Friends. I thought it was.
I did. Weird. My roommate loved Friends, so I watched a lot of Friends in my 20s, but I didn't watch it religiously. But it was funny. It was funny.
It is funny.
I didn't think it was that.
Whoopah! Well, that's when we got to move on.
But that's one thing Kim has me on though. I would not be able to catch a lot of Friends references.
Yeah,
I can catch a few.
A lot of them. Yeah.
It would
all right.
Like
let's pivot. Let's pivot.
Pivot.
See what I did there? Let's pivot.
I see. Whoopah!
Oh my God, right. Felicity, I get it. I want to hang out in that club too.
Okay, listen, I gotta go. Y'all want to hang out here? Because I'm gonna go now. So coming out,
have fun. I hope you have so much fun.
They're really wonderful. I'm very excited about it. I just need to go have some coffee. But it's been grand, and I think that we should end with all of our favorite footage, the favorite footage. So y'all hang out, wrap it up, come over, hang out at 9. Put the link in the thing. Is the link in the thing for everybody? So
it will be as soon as the live posts. So it's the waiting table, and it's all. They're said on their video today. They said they're going to be on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh, really? That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The TikTok.
We didn't stream on TikTok tonight. I don't know.
The TikTok.
The TikTok. There's a lot going on. All right, let's thank our members, and then of course outline our pros in the area codes. KK, here we go. KK.